Welcome to Viral Pro Wrestling, infecting the world one household at a time. I'm Mitch McCoy, and this is tonight's opening contest. Introducing first, Captain of Team Babe, Camron Branae! And her opponent, the Bad Street Beauty, Miranda Gordy!
All right, here we go. Billy Maddox sitting here with myself, Ben Miller, and we are live on another episode of Viral Pro, your new weekly infection obsession, and we're starting out with Camron Branae and Miranda Gordy. This should be a great match, Billy.
Yeah, it would be even more great if they didn't decide to handshake in the beginning, but I also think it's pretty funny that they want to do a test of strength. Obviously, Miranda Gordy is way stronger than the leader of Team Babe, Camron Branae.
I wouldn't be so sure. Well, no, now, well, maybe what you predicted is right, Billy. It looks like she is getting the better of the test of strength, but there's that agility of Camron Branae and a beautiful arm drag by Branae, and one for good measure by Gordy.
Yeah, you could go ahead and PayPal me $5 for that one.
Will you take a check, a post-dated check?
A post-dated check, of course.
Of course. In this time of quarantine, all bets are off here. Nice full arm drag and twist there by Camron Branae. She takes on the Bad Street Beauty. It looks like Miranda has recovered nicely from her victory being stolen from her last week by those sons of bitches, Magnificent Malico and Niles Plonk.
Oh man, it wasn't stolen. He won it fair and square. Anything obviously went, and you know what? Plonk got the upper hand, Ben. I don't know what you have against him, what you have against Malico, what you have against Poop Stain Referee. I don't understand, all right? You know, this is classic wrestling. And anybody could watch, for the record, for $7 an episode. Or
absolutely
in every episode, which comes out weekly, for $20 a month. ViralProENT.square.site.
Camron Branae locking on a side headlock takeover on Miranda Gordy. Gordy looking for a head scissors, trying to fight her way out of the side headlock. Poop Stain Referee looking on, looking confused. Branae fights her way out of the head scissors up to a standing base. Miranda locks on that side headlock. Flips her over to another side headlock takeover.
Are you sure you're calling the match, Gabe? Ben, I'm pretty sure that we were able to... I just heard you open and close the door. You should not be going outside right now.
I'm not. I swear, mate. I might have let my dog out, but I can do it. Hey, we're in quarantine right now. I can do both. I can call the match, let my dog out. No big deal.
Sounds like your dog needs to be in quarantine as well, and so does Miranda Gordy, as she just needs to tap out here and go home, so that way we can go ahead and finish this up and move on to the next bout, for goodness sake.
Miranda Gordy with trying to fight her way out of that crossface. Branae has it locked on. Look at the torque that Camron Branae, leader of Team Babe.
Do you remember that movie, Torque? I think it was like a BMX motorcycle movie. It was awful. I don't remember why I watched that movie, but it was not good.
Miranda Gordy locking on a Texas Cloverleaf variation here on Camron Branae. Wait, what the hell? Of course, that no good son of a gun, Niles Plonk has caused a disqualification. Once again, I don't know what his thing is with Miranda Gordy.
Maybe she's infected. Maybe she's infected with the COVID. We don't know. And he's just trying to make sure everyone else is safe. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go with that.
And look at Branae coming to the aid of Miranda as she kicks Niles in the back of the head. Get him, Branae, get him! Oh, and of course, here comes the clown prince of chaos as he throws Chandler Branae out like a sack of potatoes. But keep your eyes on Malico, of course, throwing the head fake as you were waiting for Niles. Oh, Miranda Gordy into that kick. These ass.
He's just having a good time. I don't blame him. I mean, like I said, time and in and time out. You know, there's nothing else to do right now. You can only binge watch Netflix or whatever streaming service you have. I've been trying to think about starting that Quibi one. That one looks pretty cool. 3 months for free. But, you know, I mean, I don't blame either one of them, you know.
Oh, look at Branae with the great equalizer.
She has a weapon. They don't have anything.
Chasing up the demonic duo.
Both classy, both sophisticated. Hope that tasted good, Gordy. I made sure I stepped.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Space Cowboy Jason Jones, Big Hoss! And his opponent, the American hero, Johnny Faith!
I don't know why the germs keep booing Big Hoss. Big Hoss is by far, in my opinion, the most dominating force that we have in Viral Pro. I'm not sure.
I knew you were going to say something stupid.
Something stupid. Okay. Get your eyes checked, Ben, because last time I've checked, every single time since Big Hoss's debut, he's put the pain on every single opponent he's come across. Do you want to disagree? Do you think I'm wrong? Say I'm wrong.
As long as he doesn't listen to this, I will disagree. But if you're listening to this, Big Hoss, I think you're the world's greatest wrestler ever. But if you're not listening to this, I assure you, Billy, he does put the pain. Oh, look at... Oh, my God! Just crushed Johnny Faith, and Johnny Faith barely kicks out at 2.
Johnny Faith would be smart and all the wiser just to lay down because there's 500 pounds, 6'6", case in point, going right across the chest of Faith.
He's done. I'm not.
He better just have enough faith to make sure that he didn't break a freaking rib there.
Johnny Faith may be out of it already. I mean, how could you not with someone the size of Big Hoss? Look at that. Whips him into the buckle and just methodically dissecting Johnny Faith with that girth.
If this were a wrestling video game, Johnny Faith's stamina and overall health is all the way down to 1 HP. And yeah, I'm going there because there is no way in hell he's going to be able to pick up the victory. I'm calling it right now. Jason Jones knows it. Big Hoss knows it. Johnny Faith now knows it. It's over.
Johnny Faith being moved into position for this big, look at the ropes just giving way underneath the girth of the Big Hoss as he crushes the life out of Johnny Faith 2 and 3 in his academic. Here as Big Hoss picks up a victory.
And the winner of this bout via
pinwashed Johnny Faith.
I hope anybody who tries to think that they can go against Big Hoss thinks twice here in Viral Pro because obviously he's not going to be taken down anytime soon. Looks like Jason Jones has some wise words for us all to hear. And I love it when this man talks. Let's just hear what he has to say.
He talks too much.
So you people got an idea of the path of destruction at the feet of Big Hoss, leaving just bits of guys in this ring. Now, somebody that stuck his nose into our business, Jimmy Fiasco, you get out here, right now.
Calling out Jimmy Fiasco, their nemesis, who they
If he was smart, he wouldn't come out. Oh, look at that. He's not that smart. He's still nursing his...
I see you're hobbling on your foot a little bit. I hope that you learn your lesson not to stick your nose into our family business.
Family business? I want anything to kiss.
Fiasco showing a lot of courage here, going to get... Oh, come on. You knew that was going to happen, Billy. You knew it.
Well, maybe he shouldn't call them kissing cousins, because that's exactly what he's going to give.
I didn't hear that at all. I think you're making that up, Billy.
Years. They just said it.
Billy, you're a liar and a cheat. Cheat at cards, Billy.
I don't play cards, Ben. I don't know how.
I never learned to read. Has Poop Stain, do we have an official match here? Are we?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be Malico versus Fiasco, but it looks like Jason Jones wants to put the beat down on Jimmy Fiasco. You know what? I don't blame him. He keeps sticking his nose in their family business like we hear each and every week. And I'm not entirely sure what the family business is, but you know what? Obviously, it's something important. And Fiasco doesn't realize that he shouldn't be doing that. I don't blame them for wanting to beat the hell out of him, to be honest.
Someone needs to go check on Jimmy Fiasco because he just took a nasty spill to the outside. Nasty spill.
Well, nasty spill for nasty thoughts that he has against these two cousins here, these two big bearing cousins. You don't want to mess with them because you're going to get the boot. And that's exactly what Jimmy Fiasco is getting right now.
Fiasco rolling back into the ring after taking a nasty spill to the outside. Jason Jones in firm control of this match. Big Hoss watching on the outside, making sure everything's copacetic with his brawny brute of a cousin. Jason Jones, and look at rolling neck snap on Jimmy Fiasco. Oh, stomps right in that leg. They're trying to permanently injure and maim Jason Fiasco and put him out of Viral Pro, and then they want to move on, and, take care of this so-called family business and move on to different better things, like the forthcoming Viral Pro Championship, which rumors are swirling as Fiasco kicks out at you, that is going to happen here at Viral Pro.
One can only hope. We have a lot of amazing talent here in Viral Pro, both, the athletes, men and women alike. Some people, I lost my train of thought because I was watching your screen, and I'm glad nobody else could see what I had to see. But I will say to you right now, I'm really happy to see Jason Jones getting the upper hand on this gyrating buffoon, and he needs to keep him down. And honestly, just euthanize him like an injured dog.
Did you just you son of a bitch, Billy? I really think there's something wrong with you. You're talking about euthanizing grown men like a dog. You need to be stopped. And you know what? I'm telling Big Hoss.
Hey, I'm on Big Hoss's team here, and all I'm saying is, if Jimmy Fiasco, maybe not euthanized, but if Jimmy Fiasco was, just decided to stop messing with the family business, then you know what? He probably wouldn't be getting his butt whooped right now.
Did you just see the family business?
Too much business as we see a bulldog from Jason Jones. This is over.
This is over. Bulldog headlock Fiasco. That is it. You are absolutely right. 1, 2, 3. Fiasco can't seem to gain a foothold in this war against the cousins of Jason Jones and Big Hoss.
I mean, it's 2 against 1. Do the math. You know, Math Magician knows how to add and subtract. And, you know, there's just no way Fiasco is going to get the upper hand against these 2 cousins right here.
He's had enough, big guy. Let him have this night off.
All right, clown.
Oh, nice.
There you go. 1, 2.
I've been waiting for these.
Hey, 2 more. After we beat those broths. All right. Plan worked out perfect.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I'll see you out there.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
No. It's okay, Malico. It's all good.
It's okay?
It's okay.
You're not gonna beat me up, are
No,
you?
not right now.
Okay, good. All right.
Well, what's that you got there?
Oh, this? No, you can't handle this.
My ass, I can drink anything.
Well, I just happen to have these shot glasses.
You want to go 1 for 1?
I'm a Freebird.
All right. Hey, you're all right. You're gonna kick your ass a little bit, but.
All right.
You ready? Here we go. I'm not choosing you. What the hell is that? Okay.
One more?
One more. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, yeah.
You can do one more, right?
Yeah, no problem. I do this in my sleep. If I can do this,
One more.
one more. Yeah. One more. I feel like I've heard that before.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, the Gem, Mitch, Onyx! And his opponent, the Young Gun, Chandler Hopkins!
All right, Billy, here we go. Mitch Onyx taking on Chandler Hopkins. But Billy, let's talk about what we just saw. The purveyor of perversion there, magnificent Malico taking on Miranda Gordy in a drinking contest. She's a Freebird, Billy. There's no way he's going to win that.
I don't know if Malico should have done that. I mean, I know I could take her on personally, but I'm not sure. You know, Malico just has too much going on. And you know what? I think it's just a whole scheme, to try and get him drunk, so that way he can't compete in tonight's main event. And it's just sick. It's just sick, Ben.
I was just about to say, tonight's main event, it looks like the challenge has been laid down. Miranda Gordy and Camron Branae taking on Niles, Plonk, a magnificent Malico in a tag team match. And maybe Miranda Gordy finally saw her opening to dethrone the clown prince of chaos with that drinking contest. I mean, she is a legendary drinking bloodline there. And I cannot wait to see. This could be, oh, look at this. Sunset flip. Chandler Hopkins almost gets Mitch Onyx off guard.
Mitch Onyx, the Gem, new to Viral Pro just the last week. He's showing his, in-ring ability here, and he's going up against one of the best, Chandler Hopkins.
Look at that beautiful standing drop kick. Again, Billy, I said it last week and I'll say it this week. Chandler Hopkins has to be, even on the top of your list, although you don't know jack shit about pro wrestling, has to be on the top of your list as one of the guys that could win a championship, not just here in Viral Pro, but anywhere across the country.
Very nice tope suicida that we saw there. That's right, I know my little wrestling lingo.
You too.
And I also know my wrestlers, thank you very much. Maybe not as much as you, because I do have a life outside of wrestling, unlike you.
Touche.
But, I think we have ourselves a nice little contest here as Mitch Onyx gets the upper hand with a nice DDT.
Mitch Onyx driving that top of the skull into the mat, too. Oh, man. Like you said last week, Billy, we have to recognize the fact that Chandler Hopkins, whether it's in tag team or singles competition, is on a roll here in Viral Pro. As Mitch Onyx stomps away on Chandler Hopkins, but Chandler Hopkins wisely making his way to the rope, creating some space between him and Mitch Onyx.
I mean, there has to be a little bit of pressure, right? Knowing how much the young gun has kind of dominated around here. You know, Mitch Onyx just started last, like we said, he just debuted last week. But you know what? I'm pretty impressed with this kid. He's doing a great job taking young gun to town as he's shoving that knee in the back of Chandler Hopkins.
Look at Chandler Hopkins firing back with beautiful right hands. Misses wildly with that one. Mitch Onyx, pump thrust kick, belly to back, suplex, bridge, keeps the shoulders off the mat. And that is not enough to put away Chandler Hopkins as referee Poopstain is in perfect skid mark-like position to make that count.
I couldn't have said it better myself, but you know what? The gem Mitch Onyx is doing a great job here, giving the pain to Chandler Hopkins. And we saw last week Chandler Hopkins had a little bit of frustration with Camron Branae. He had a harder time putting her down, but I don't know, maybe that's going into play here into effect as Mitch Onyx has the upper hand.
Beautiful rolling neck breaker, going for a cover, hooking that leg, and Chandler Hopkins still kicks out at 2.
That's Onyx, right. We can use words, man. Spit them out.
Shut up. Mitch Onyx wanting to make a name for himself by defeating the young friend Chandler Hopkins here in his second match in Viral Pro. And Billy, why don't you lay it on all the people at home? Be a full-fledged subscriber here to Viral Pro.
Well. We all know that I love the social plug, and here we go. So for $7 an episode, you can watch each and every episode that comes out every week for Viral Pro Wrestling. But if you want to maybe just try it out for $7, you can. Nice Shining Wizard. But as Hopkins is rudely interrupting me, you could actually get all episodes for $20 a month. ViralProENT.square.site. You watch all this great in-ring action spreading across the internet and in your home worldwide.
Your new weekly infection obsession, Viral Pro, right here. Chandler Hopkins. This is that clothesline. Look at this. Texas Cloverleaf going to be applied, and Mitch turns it over and is able to execute it. Look at the torque on the knee in the back of Chandler Hopkins. Hopkins needs to make the rope he expects to keep this match alive.
Hopkins needs to watch his lower back and just tap out. That's the smart thing to do. He's obviously not going anywhere. And if he wants to not shorten his in-ring career, just give up, man.
Hopkins using that leg streak to push Mitch Onyx out of that Texas Cloverleaf. Hopkins wants to continue being on that hot streak. And one thing's for sure, Billy, if he gets one of those extremities injured, he is not going to be able to execute that shooting star press, which he has put so many people away with here in Viral Pro.
Absolutely. He's known for his agility, his in-ring smarts, and honestly what he could do off the top rope. But he's not going to be able to do any of that if, he's maimed.
Right there. Having a hard time doing that kip up, Billy. Not a lot of weight he can put on that leg. Enough to dive into that forearm crash right in the corner. Floats over with the suplex. Could be looking for a 3 amigos. No, right into the Falcon Arrow. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Now, Mitch Onyx stays in this fight here against Chandler Hopkins. And one has to wonder, Billy, if he didn't get that force with the Falcon Arrow because of that bum leg.
Well, they call him the gem for a reason. So, Mitch Onyx knows what he's doing. And it's going to take a little bit more than a suplex and a Falcon Arrow and a couple of kicks to take him out.
Super kick by Mitch Onyx.
Good night.
2. No! Kicks out again. Hoopstain confirming that that's a 2 count. Once again, also confirming that he can count to 2. Congratulations, Hoopstain. You are the referee of the day here at Viral Pro.
You know what? If it wasn't for Mr. Poopstain, we wouldn't have a referee and we wouldn't have a sanctioned match, and so then, therefore, we wouldn't have Viral Pro. So you know what? I want you to say one nice thing about Rex, Poopstain referee.
He shows up, and he has glasses. Makes him see better. All right, continuing on. Mitch Onyx firing forearms into Chandler Hopkins. Hopkins still fighting his way out of this. Look at Hopkins sandwiching. Oh, kicks him right in the face. Hopkins picks him up. Dead weight powerbomb.
Oh, here it comes.
L's victory here if he can connect, and he does with the shooting star press. 1, 2, and 3, and then Chandler Hopkins victorious once again.
And the winner of this bout via pinfall, the young gun, Chandler Hopkins!
I'm starting to think that there's nothing that's going to stop him at this point. And if there is championship gold, like the rumors say there are, he's a pretty top contender if you ask me.
Hey, Clown, get in. Oh, what? We got a match right now. No, we've got a match right now. It's Miranda, Gordy, and Camron, Branae. Right now.
Okay.
Right now, let's go. Come on.
Oh, wait, Niles, wait. Okay, I'm ready now.
The following contest is tonight's main event and is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Niles, Plonk and the magnificent Malico, classy and trashy. And their opponents, the team of Miranda, Gordy, and Camron, Branae, Beauty and the Bay.
We've seen this each and every week since Viral Pro started. You know, Niles, Plonk, Miranda, Gordy, they just keep going head to head, and I'm not sure when this war is ever going to stop.
Tonight's main event is sure to be a doozy, and speaking of doozy, look at the condition. Is Malico even ready to compete? Come on. He's had a little too much to drink tonight, Billy.
Well, that's not his fault. Peer pressure got into stakes, and that's why Malico might be a little bit under the... Is he asleep?
Oh, he's out. He's out. Oh, well, no, he's back up. He thinks he can continue. Charges in with a clothesline and trips up over Miranda Gordy. Miranda, I think this is playing. Miranda, this is exactly the way she wanted it, as Malico makes a sloppy tag to Niles Plonk. Plonk has paid Malico in Vino, and now it seems to be a bit backfiring because maybe Malico's got a little weakness for the sauce. Really.
I think you're enjoying this a little bit too much. It's not fair. It's like a handicap match right now. I mean, Malico just needs to take a little bit of a nap. Maybe have some ibuprofen, and drink some orange juice when he wakes up. But right now, Plonk is at the disadvantage, which I think is just ridiculous, obscene, and it's just not fair. He's been nothing but fair in each and every single match that they have had together. And it's just not right for Miranda Gordy to do such a heinous thing against Malico and Plonk.
Just a little bit of a measure of revenge against Plonk and Malico, who have been basically like haunting specters to the Bad Street Beauty since her arrival here on the scene in Viral Pro. And now Miranda does have some measure of revenge. And look at the intoxicated Malico just hanging over that top rope. Referee Poopstain, I mean, he can really. I can't even say it. I'm just gonna stop.
Dude, look at that 2-on-1, 2-on-1, not fair.
2-on-1 suplex. Branae, legal person in this tag team contest, walks in that front chancery against Niles Plonk.
I mean, I bet you anything, Malico is probably spinning, seeing double. I mean, I'd give it to the guy to be able to stand on his own 2 feet right now. I don't know if I would.
You know, one thing that this quarantine has done for all of us, Billy, is the lack of breakfast burrito access, which is something I'm sure Malico needs right now to get over whatever's that intoxicating effect of that liquor from the Bad Street Beauty and beautiful head scissor takeover by Camron Branae, hooking the leg. 1, 2. Malico falls into the ring and pops the announcer here as he stunned himself. That was good. Got to give it to Malico for attempting to maintain some sort of saving attempt by diving over the top. We have to have talk with Malico about stopping the play-by-play commentator during the match. And look at Malico, he knows enough to start raking away the face of Miranda.
Well, she got him drunk. She didn't even buy him dinner first. I mean, who does that?
Billy, every week you say one thing that makes me glad to be your broadcast partner. That was a pretty good one there. Malico getting tagged in. Oh, shoulder right to the midsection of Miranda Gordy. Maybe I'm starting to think whatever move Malico connects with might be a little bit of luck, as he probably is seeing up right here.
Well, I don't know. You know, they also say, you're kind of numb a little bit whenever you're a little intoxicated, under the influence. So, what?
Malico doesn't feel so well after that whirly-bird attempt on that punch. Miranda floors him with a right hand. 2. Malico kicks out, and here comes Plonk. Plonk, not the legal member of this match. Not like Poopstain knows that. Poopstain seeing double as well. He probably had a little bit to drink with Malico before the match. But it's almost out of a brown paper bag. And look at them, double teams and Miranda Gordy. We've seen this before. Miranda Gordy with the scoop. Niles okay out it. I almost didn't recover from seeing Malico until that dude as always does during every match. But this calculation, intoxication of Malico causing him to go to the floor. Plonk remains in control over Miranda Gordy.
It's because Miranda Gordy knows if Malico was at 100% and coherent, excuse me, they'd be able to shoot. They wouldn't stand a chance, Camron Branae and Miranda Gordy. They just wouldn't stand a chance.
Camron Branae patiently waiting, really wanting to make that tag. Look at Mal. I think he's asleep. I don't even think that's a choke. I think he just passed out.
I'm pretty sure he passed out, but it was still effect. It still had the effect of the choke.
Absolutely. And
what
Malico
is he doing?
Up the pinfall attempt. Malico he's just out of it. Plonk maybe needs to just go ahead and try to finish this match as quick as possible so Malico doesn't screw up any of their plans.
I think Plonk knows that he's at a disadvantage. You know what? And it's just sickening to me. How would you? Have you ever been in a 2-on-1 fight?
I've been in 2-on-1 situations before, but it was...
Okay, we're not talking about that, pervert. We're talking about fights, all right? And neither have I. But I can't imagine how it feels for Plonk to be having to take on 2 separate opponents here. Wait, what?
Wait, someone Some would say my fight.
Malico, you're in the wrong corner.
Some say my 2-on-1 encounters would resemble a fight, but that's a story for another time. And Malico, look at Malico. Now, what does he want to make up with Plonk now? Oh, and he just, yeah! Yes, Malico! Get him! Cover him! 1, 2, 3!
Malico thinks that the referee was Miranda Gordy.
Oh, this is great! Well, now, Malico, finish him off! Malico has no idea where he's at. He is not covering the right person. Miranda Gordy. Now he's putting that poop-stain referee out of the bed. What did Niles just hand him? Is that a seltzer bottle?
Seltzer bottle. Sprayer. What is he doing?
Seltzered himself in the face. Even Miranda looked confused in her dazement.
What are you doing, clown?
Miranda Gordy with the red.
No, it's the spike, Ben. Get it right. It's the spike. One of her moves that she puts down her opponents.
I didn't see. I'm sorry. I must have missed the spy component of it. My mistake. Malico, look at Malico after seltzering himself in the face. Branae ducks the line after the attack his face. Branae. Back elbow. Kick to the midsection. Kick to the face. Branae with the house full of food. Miranda, are they going to put the finishing touches on Niles Plonk here in our main event of episode 5? Look at, oh, come on. Look at this double powerbomb. 1, 2, 3.
And the winners of this bout via pinfall, Miranda Gordy and Camron Branae.
Malico would remind me this match was lost basically by intoxicated. What a great main event on viral.
Well, they wouldn't have had that victory if it wasn't for getting Malico drunk beforehand.
And everyone's having a good laugh at the expense of the intoxicated Malico. And maybe the partnership.
I think Malico just sprayed Plonk with the seltzer.
And maybe this is the result of the relationship between Malico and Niles. Thank you so much for joining us here on Viral Pro. For Billy Maddox, I'm Miller. Stay safe and stay clean. Good luck.